Hey guys, I'm back again, JaredQ101 here, and I'm bringing you a game of 3v3 on Aground. A lot of people have been asking me on Xbox if I do sniping gameplays, or if they want to see me do a sniping gameplay. So I thought I'd throw one together. People in the lobby here were sniping, so I thought that this would be a good time to show that I'm a pretty decent sniper. I'm not the best, I'll tell you that right now. You'll see me miss quite a few shots here, but I do get a nice 3-piece with a collateral at the end of the video, so you guys should stick around, make sure you can see that. And you know, the overall score in the end is pretty good. I think I go like 40 and 10 or 43 and 10 or something. But the gun I'm using today is the L118A or the L1118A. I can't ever remember how many ones are in it, but I'm using extended mags and heartbeat sensor on this gun, and that's what I actually would suggest on almost all the sniper rifles. The thing about the sniper rifles is their scopes are great on almost all of them, I'd say. In Black Ops, I had to use the variable scope almost all the time on my sniper rifles, but in MW3 the scopes are just fine for me. So I use the normal scope, and the heartbeat sensor is great for you to know if there's people coming up around you. So if you see someone on your heartbeat sensor, you can quick switch to your secondaries, which I have the Akimbo 44 Magnums on this class. The reason I use Akimbo pistols is because I would never suggest anyone to use like Akimbo FMG9s or something. I think they're pretty newbie and kind of overpowered, but you know, there's things that balance them out, but I just try not to use them. I do use them sometimes, so you might see them in a few videos in the future. But one tip I want to give you guys there is ballistic vest location. I use ballistic vest most of the time when I snipe, because if other people are sniping, it almost gives you like it saves you from almost one death automatically, because if they're gonna get a one-shot, one-kill on you, they'd kill you right away. But your ballistic vest usually saves you, and you can run out of action, or you can recover and kill them. But like I said, I was gonna give you a tip about the ballistic vest location. That tip is to throw it at a spawn, and the reason you do that is because you'll see. I don't know if I've already done it even. No, I think with these ballistic vests, I'll die and I'll spawn right on top of the ballistic vest, so I don't have to run for them or anything. My teammates will spawn by them if that's on our side. But it's a great tip. The ballistic vests are a great tool. They're kind of like Juggernaut, which is kind of overpowered, but since they're a point streak and they're kind of difficult to get, or not really difficult to get, you take 5 points, so it's not like you're gonna have it all the time. But one more tip I have with kill streaks I have UAV and ballistic vest, and you guys see that I don't have a third kill streak. That's because in this game you get your kill streaks reset once you get them. So since they reset, what you want to do is when you're using a low kill streaks like that, you don't want to say like, oh well, I want to get an escort airdrop too. So you don't want to use UAV, ballistic vest, escort airdrop or something like that, because then you're gonna have to wait almost 13 kills to get another kill streak after you get your 2 first ones. But if you do a UAV ballistic vest, they'll reset right away, so you can get ballistic vest every 5 points, which is really great. But the other thing I have on here is the tactical insertion. That's only on here because I didn't really make this class for the video or anything. It was just a mess around class I had on, so it's not really something I would suggest using. I would suggest using portable radar, or even probably just portable radar is probably the best for snipers, because you have to be able to know when people are coming up on you, so you can get them with your secondaries, or just be ready for them. And I have throwing knife on. That's also because sometimes I like to trick shot when I play on MW3. I don't really do like fancy trick shots like 720, ladder stall, crazy things. I just will do a 360 silent shot if my team's up by a lot and we're winning. So just to finish off the round, we'll try to go for something kind of cool. But none of my friends are really trick shotters at all, so don't expect any of that from this channel. But part of my problem in this video is actually that I had assassin on my sniper rifle, and I would suggest that you guys on your sniper rifles use quick draw whenever you can. But if the other team has portal radars or they're using assassin on their sniper rifles, you kind of have to use assassin too, because if they have assassin and marksman, they're gonna be able to hide in like the smallest spots and be able to pick you off from across the map, because you'll just show up as a little name over there. And one tip for marksman, if you guys don't know, is when you have someone on your screen in marksman, you just look in the middle of their name and go straight down, and just a little bit, and right down in the middle of their name. That's where you have to shoot your bullets. You can't just shoot like to the left side of their name. You just have to shoot in the middle of their name and straight down. But you see here, I almost get that guy off. The ballistic vest saved me for a little bit. And that was the other problem with that little situation right there. I have extreme conditioning on this class. That's great if you're like me and you like to run around with your sniper rifle. You don't just want to sit across on the other side of the map. Instead of extreme conditioning, a good thing to use on your sniper rifle classes when you have those akimbo pistols as your secondary, or you're pretty good with your secondary, is to have sleight of hand pro. When you get a switch to your weapon super fast, that's great in combination with the heartbeat sensor on your sniper rifle, because if you see them really close to you on that heartbeat sensor, you just have to switch to your secondaries really quick. And your secondaries, most secondaries in this game are better at close range than any weapon on the other side, except for some shotguns and some submachine guns. I would take akimbo FMG9s. Like I said, they're kind of overpowered. I would take akimbo pistols. I would take anything over some of the slower firing submachine guns, because at close range it's all about fire rate. If you can get the bullets on the guy first and you can make his screen like jump, then he's gonna miss his shots on you and you'll be fine. But as you can see here, I'm just kind of picking them off. Marksman's a great tool. You can see the people I can see with marksman are a lot easier for me to kill than the people with assassin, because you really have to work on aligning your shot up a lot more. Here, see, for me, I would probably try to quick scope. I almost turned on that guy. I try to quick scope a lot more at close range, not because I think quick scoping is really cool, but I think that quick scoping is really effective at close range, and the more I practice it at close range, even though I might die a little more. See, I tried to quick scope there, but with assassin I'm not as good at it. The more you practice quick scoping at close range, the more you're going to be able to save yourself in those situations. And you see the ballistic vest saved me there. That's why I told you guys to use them. Like I said, the more you're practicing your quick scoping, the better you'll be at it, and the more you'll be able to save yourself in close range situations. I don't know how many times I've been able to, like right there, that guy was shooting at me. That wasn't like a legitimate quick scope, but since I'm pretty good at quick scoping, it translates into being able to zoom in quick and shoot the guys. But it saves you so many times in close range battles, guys. I can't suggest it enough. If I were you guys and you like to snipe, I would suggest that you guys go into some private matches with your buddies and just practice quick scoping. I wouldn't ever suggest you to go into a match and try to only quick scope. Not because it's dumb or anything, but it's just not effective. If you guys want to get high kill death ratio games, or you want to win games, that's not really the way to do it, but it is fun to do every once in a while, I'll admit that. And right there, that was the collateral I was talking about earlier, guys. I got the one shot across the map, and I got the two-piece right there with the collateral. Right there, and bam! See, now it's sort of a quick scope, not really. You know, whatever you can do to get practice at, that's great. So if you guys like the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and leave me comments for suggestions in future video, guys. It helps a ton. Later.